Powered by Riverside.
Yo.
What up, chat? Daniel's feeling it today, if you couldn't tell.
Something about it. Just,
He might pull something.
I don't know. Something about that today was just a little different. I don't know what it was.
Must be the weather.
Must be the weather. That shit woke me up, bro. I was sleeping in my slumber. Just it's like, whoa, what is that? It wasn't expecting rain, and it was just loud coming down sideways.
Rain all day here in AZ.
Yep, all day. It's supposed to rain all night and all day tomorrow. But either way, we're not a weather podcast. We are a football podcast. Welcome, Humpday Highlights, episode 16. I have to lose count, bro. We in this. Lose count. Episode 16 up there. I believe
that's what it is.
Yep. We are knee deep in this. Episode 16, week 11 in the NFL just concluded. It was a good week. It's on par with what the rest of the season has been. But you're kind of finally starting to see that separation. Now some of these games count a little bit. I mean, they all count, but in terms of what they mean going forward, in terms of where they're placed in the playoffs, if they're going to make the playoffs by wild card, if they're, some of these teams have a good battle for that division lead in a lot of these divisions. So it's exciting.
Yeah. A lot of the divisional games are really good.
Yeah,
and you're starting to get
they're going to continue to be.
You're starting to get a feel of what we've been tracking, if the playoffs started today, but now when these games are going on, you're starting to get a feel like this could be a playoff game, or this is going to be a repeat game after Christmas. So you never know.
Oh, it's exciting. I'm excited for the conclusion of the season and what it unfolds. You know what I mean? There's some of these teams might get hot that have started to turn. You know what I mean? Some of these teams might just completely shift that are at the top. So I'm excited. This has been a year of change and unpredictability, and I don't foresee that changing. So dominant week by a couple teams. Buffalo Bills had a good week. No. Jacksonville Jaguars had another good week, as well as the Pittsburgh Steelers. Good week.
Without Aaron Rodgers.
He got hurt. Didn't finish the game. Rams had a narrow victory over the Seahawks. Broncos got a last-second upset over the Chiefs. And the Eagles, their defense is just killing it right now, and they're looking like a really good team that beat another really good team that is also in that division hunt and battle this year in a tough league. You know what I mean? So let's dive right into the games.
Do it.
We had, what was that game that was in Spain? Was that the
Dolphins Commanders?
Dolphins Commanders. It was a really, really slow game.
No.
Not a lot going on. It kind of picked up there at the end. And we went into overtime. I was hoping for another tie. That would have been funny, but Miami Dolphins were able to sneak out the win, 16-13 over the Commanders. It was tough, you know what I mean? They both got a chance to get the ball in overtime, and it was just not really good football. You know what I mean? I wasn't excited. I woke up early. I tried to sleep in, but I couldn't. And so I was like, whatever, I'll throw in the game. I was like, this is on. This is what we're watching. So
those early games across the pond haven't been that great in general.
Yeah. So
I didn't have high expectations for that game. I knew it would be kind of ugly. Commanders are just beat up, man. They don't have a solid run game. They don't have a dominant one running back. Dolphins been banged up too, but I mean, they have the personnel on their team to be competitive. So it just depends on how Tua plays.
Yeah. So I saw viewers got some action. So
yeah,
you never know.
Second time this year, I think.
Never know what happens. He could be starting a game here soon. Awful number, though. Somebody needs to be cutting that team so he can get a better jersey number. What is he doing? What's he, number 19 with Jameis Winston?
Something like that.
What are you doing? Also, elephant in the room, we didn't talk about it. Bryce is not here. He's working late. He'll hop in when he can. We are in Arizona. He is in Reno, so he's an hour behind us. So it's not that late in his day, but it's a little getting later in ours. So we're on.
Yeah.
He's going to jump in when he can, if he can. If not, we're going to roll through. We chilling. Another game, Carolina Panthers versus the Atlanta Falcons. Another game that went into overtime. Crazy that game went into overtime. The Falcons should have handled the Panthers easily, but the Panthers came to play. They're not messing around, and they were able to sneak out a dub in overtime against a good Falcons team that fought. You know what I mean? Bijan got a couple tutties, and they looked good on offense. That defense is just abysmal.
Yeah, their defense should be a lot. I think next year they'll be pretty locked in after their rookies that they drafted this year are going to be in there. Yeah, because they make plays, and you're like, oh wow, like give it a year or two, man, and they stay healthy and keep some of those guys, they'll be all right. Yeah. But I mean, it's hard to beat a team when your quarterback Bryce Young comes in and throws for 448 yards.
Just lights out, bro.
Yeah,
that man looked
crazy.
Good. Looked like the number one pick, huh?
Oh, yeah. Probably the game of his career easily.
100%. If he needed anything like that, motivational boost against a good defense, they have good players on that defense that didn't play good that day. You know what I mean? So,
but look out, man. The Panthers are on the bubble to make a playoffs. So
that division is terrible, bro.
Yeah. But I mean, if he can play like that, then,
Yeah, they can get hot here in the next 8 weeks, you know what I mean? So, all right. Next game, we have the Bills and Buccaneers. That was a nice game.
That was a fun game.
It was a fun game to watch. At one point during the season, that could have been a Super Bowl game. Like, that could, you know what I mean? That could have been what the Super Bowl looks like. And to be quite honest, it potentially still can be. You know what I mean? Those teams are not out of it. Both teams will probably most likely make the playoffs. But Josh Allen just had a day, huh?
Oh, that dude's insane. He's a monster. And 6 touchdowns? Are you serious?
3 passing, 3 rushing. Who does that? Who could say they did that? Like, who's doing that? Nobody.
But if I had to guess, if you were to just randomly say, oh,
Lamar.
This quarterback had 3 and 3.
Lamar.
It'd be, Lamar could be named, but I would think Josh Allen.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, how many games has he had? 4 or 5 where he's running and throwing? Now he's got 6. So, just hard to stop, but the Bills, they're good.
Their defense is slacking.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, the Buccaneers are a good team. They're not just some scrubs that are out there, but
I mean, you can't just rely on Josh Allen to have that performance every week.
No.
And especially in the playoffs, it's not going to.
The Dolphins stopped him. Do you know what I mean? The Dolphins were able to get him. Do you know what I mean? So there's going to be teams that he's going to run into there. He's not going to be able to do that against. The Dolphins got his number. They play him 2 times a year. They know what they're dealing with. You know what I mean? But Buffalo Bills were able to get the win, 44-32. Before the fourth quarter, it was really good. Like, it was back and forth. Yeah. Baker was bringing up, you know what I mean, being Baker and out there doing his thing, and then a couple turnovers, a couple things happened here and there, and the game kind of got away from there in the fourth. But look for that game in the future. That might be another. Just remember, we talked about it here, week 16.
What was it, like 8 lead changes?
I think at the end it ended up being 9. Yeah.
9. Yeah. Back and forth. It was a 1-point game for the longest time. It was close.
Yeah. It was good. I was excited. Red Zone couldn't stay off it. Another game, Jacksonville Jaguars. We talked about them having a dominant week. They played against the Los Angeles Chargers. Put it on them, huh? 35-6.
Didn't see that coming. Could see it coming. Jags defense pretty solid.
Play. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, I mean, they're one of those every other week defenses, man. They show up, and the next week they won't, and it's just kind of back and forth.
So if you're a betting person,
I don't know. Maybe. I don't think I would have ever bet on the Jags to beat them, 35-6?
People pick all the games.
There's no way.
People that go every game and just pick them and do $5. Like, Martin does it. Martin will ask me, he'll be like, hey, who do you think will win? And I'll give him all my picks. I'm like, why? He's like, all right, put $5 on it. We're going to win $12K. I'm like, what the hell?
But if it doesn't win, then Man, I shouldn't have listened to you. Why
Well,
you tell me
my
this
pick
thing?
is like against like his picks, so like they're not even. He has another bet in for like different picks, so it's funny. It's funny how it works. And then I asked like, "What's your thought process?" Like, "Oh, just these guys saw them on the list first."
No. I've seen it on
But
TikTok.
realistically, this season, it's really like that.
Yeah.
Like any of these teams could win. Any of these teams could beat another team this season, and it's for a point there while we were going with those picks that I shot him. I was pretty on it until that Jags Chargers game. What up, Blake? Welcome to the show. We'll get you on here shortly. First lopsided game of the season for the Chargers, though, like that. You know what I mean? They haven't been beaten like that all year. So, good for the Chargers. I mean, good for the Jags, bad for the Chargers, right?
Yeah. It just, like I said, didn't see it coming. Hard to believe, but they got a solid defense. Chargers O-line's banged up, missing running backs. I think the receivers getting banged up now too. Tight end banged up. Like they just struggle with injuries all year, which is unfortunate because they started the year off so hot, and it's like, hey, these guys might take over AFC West.
Crazy. Another crazy game that ended on a field goal. Chicago Bears versus the Minnesota Vikings. Bears were able to get the dub on that last second field goal. Caleb Williams was able to drive him down and get him in position for that kick. So he's looking good under those times of adversity when, you know what I mean, normally second-year quarterbacks are kind of struggling in some of those situations. But now he's getting them in position. He's finding his receivers. He's utilizing his running, you know what I mean, the check downs and things like that. So crucial division win for the Bears.
No. The first place Bears. Get it right now.
That's so wild, huh?
First place in the division. Would have never guessed beginning of the
year. We talked about Aaron Rodgers' hurt hand. Just as a news I saw today. That Steelers don't want him to play, but he's like, I own the Bears. Like, let me play the Bears. Like, I need to play the Bears. It's like a report going around. He's pushing for the start. So,
you got a fractured wrist, man. Just go sit down.
Put a fucking club on it and go. This is his last season, bro. Rock with it.
Yeah.
He don't need the other arm. It's his non-throwing arm, right?
Non-throwing, yeah.
Put a fucking club on it. You don't need both. I watched that man make some crazy throws, crazy plays with
I think
two hands on the ball. So.
I think what they're saying is like the hardest thing would be under center.
Well, yeah.
So you'd have to go shotgun the whole time, and then you're kind of limited at that point.
Cortisone? What do they use? What's the stuff they use? Give them a shot.
Well, yeah. I don't know if that works on like broken bones though.
It's fractured, not broken.
Right there.
Finish it off, dude, against the team you own. Then take a week off.
Or go out there with your broken ass wrist and lose, and then now you never get to say that again. So, whatever you want to do, man.
By default, that was crazy.
But the Bears, they keep figuring out how to win games, man. Do you know they got a top defense?
They do. They really do.
Out of nowhere. You know, 3 of the top 5 leaders in interceptions, all on the Bears.
Yep. They cause turnovers. They help put the Bears in good position, like field-wise. Like, you know what I mean? There's with the errors that he's making as a young quarterback in his second year, like it's okay. You know what I mean? Like they're not blowing teams out, but they're getting a lot of close wins, but they're wins nonetheless. That's what matters at the end of the day. This isn't a league where how much you win, none of that matters. It's wins and losses. That's the NFL. You know what I mean? If the Bears are going to figure out to win it, let them figure out to win it. That playoffs, that's playoff football. If they're already playing like that now, they're ready to go. You know what I mean? Mid-season form.
In stride.
Another close game that probably people did not predict to be close, but had all eyes in America watch it because the Lord and Savior himself. Just kidding. Jameis Winston, just, you know what I mean? A saint. No pun intended. Just now, everyone loves to watch Jameis Winston. I saw all the memes and everything out this weekend. You know what I mean? So, He's must-see television, whether he's playing or not, realistically. But he played good. He kept them in the game. Was composed in when things got tough. They made some bad plays. It didn't matter, even if it was a late drive in the game. Like he looked good, and I can see now why so many teams have inquired about picking him up late as a replacement. And I'm glad the Giants have not let him go, because look what he's doing. If we keep that and he stays next year and he stays with us because he enjoys playing with this kind of team, having that as a backup for Jackson Dart's going to be good. We're going to need it because Jackson Dart's a fucking wild card, but I enjoyed watching it. It was good. He put them in a position to win the game. The interception he threw at the end was literally Jameis to a T. He's going to give you everything he's got, and he's going to throw you a pick too. But either way, it looked like the route was to corner, and Hyatt kind of made an adjustment to like sit where he was. And if Winston would have hit him where he sat, it would have been a touchdown. But that's the miscommunication. Hyatt hasn't even been around. You know what I mean? He's been injured a lot, probably doesn't get a lot of snaps with Jameis ever. You know what I mean? So you can kind of see where that disconnect was. But for them to be in a position to beat a top team like Green Bay with their backup quarterback, a lot of injuries, good to see for the future of the Giants.
Yeah, and I mean, like you said, he played good. I know he had 2 picks, one of them being on the last drive to potentially tie the game with like 30 seconds left, whatever. Other than that, another Giants characteristic is another blown lead late in the game on that defense. And let's be honest, Green Bay offense is good. They don't look good.
Yeah.
They don't play good.
They got a couple pieces back, and
and it's just
plays, but yeah. Without
overall,
Kraft, you can see the struggle.
Throughout the whole course of the game, and we've said it before on here, is they'll come out and look great for 3-4 drives, and then they come out and look like they've never touched the field before. So, Giants defense has not held up in a lot of their games this year. Not to say that it's completely their fault. Jameis almost had them back in it, but
our defensive backs are terrible. We need that. I mean, that's where we need to focus next year. I think everywhere else on our team is good. Our secondary is terrible. So if we can pick somebody up in free agency, draft a nice young guy in maybe the first round, you know what I mean, then I think we can compete with some teams next year. Our front four is going to be deadly, and I hope I don't see us losing anybody. You know what I mean? Maybe Thibodeau in a trade, just because there's just a lot of us there, but the other 3 are here. You know what I mean? Burns is second place right now. If it wasn't for Garrett having the season he is, he'd be in first place in sacks. You know what I mean? So they're playing good. They're doing what they're supposed to, but it's some of these late game coaching decisions, play calling on defense that just they're giving up what they haven't given up all game. They give up easily in the last couple drives, which is crazy. You know what I mean?
Yep. Side note, as a Giants fan, how do you feel about Scadaboo and what's his name? Was it Abdul Carter?
Yeah, Abdul Carter and Andrew Thomas, the lineman.
At the wrestling event?
Oh, it's dope, bro. That man can't do what he loves to do. Like, and now, you know what I mean? Let him go and have fun, do his thing, chill.
For anybody who doesn't know, those 3 were at a wrestling event. I believe they missed practice, or I believe they skipped practice. Also, I may be wrong on that. They might have.
Monday off.
But they're at this wrestling event, and they got into like a theatric scuffle with the wrestlers. They never left the stands. It was part of the show. But the big issue with that isn't Scadaboo recovering from a dislocated ankle?
Yeah.
Why is he down there
in a boot,
shoving and pushing these guys? Yeah,
in a boot.
Sure.
Fine. It didn't hit his ankle at all. The impact of injury is how it could be hurt. You know what I mean? It's going to cause pain, but it's not going to get hurt anymore. That's a fact. Okay, medical statement.
Okay.
But let him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
let him go out and do his thing. Let him have fun. Get off his back. Not I'm saying you. A lot of people are talking about it. Everyone is talking. about it.
It's a good topic.
What are we doing? Let him do his thing. He put out a tweet already too. I don't know if you saw.
I didn't see that.
He said, I'm not going to read it verbatim, but it talked along the lines of, I'm literally finding things that make me happy. I've done one thing my entire life, and now I cannot do that. So like I'm gonna go and find things that make me happy. That I know what I can do and cannot do, and if you don't like that, there's the unfollow button. Y'all can see you later.
So 6 to 10 years from now, when he retires, be on the lookout for Scat Pack in the WWE.
100%. Rock did it. So yeah, 100%.
He looks like a type of crazy dude that would be.
I saw that he was gonna attend. I have him on all his social medias and stuff. I was like, that man's gonna be part of the show. I knew it immediately.
Yeah,
I knew it immediately. He was going with the crew. Abdul Carter was there with the wrestling belt on his shoulder. Andrew Thomas was there in the Jeter in the Yankees jersey. You know what I mean? It was all part of the show. The theatrics were cool. I know that they wouldn't put themselves. It'd be different if he was in the ring out here stomping dudes out. That what are we doing? Like, you know what I mean? But he never left the stands. He stood up and what was it? Andrew Schultz, the comedian, was there.
No, he's probably one scoop of creatine away from jumping in that ring.
He probably had. He's probably high shit on some drugs.
Oh, he is.
Shit on his foot.
He's got a bunch of questionable videos out on
questionable
X and everything.
I don't think he had the time to sit and do this, or else we would have all seen this a long time ago. That's just Cam, bro. That man is hilarious. I love watching him on stream.
So if any of you watching want to laugh, just go look up some of Scattaboo's videos and stuff since his injury. Go check out the WWE event he was at.
I didn't know.
Comedy fun, and I'm all for him having fun. It's just, hey, dude, if we're coming back from an injury, let's just be mindful of that too. I'm not saying he can't go out and do
he knows his body.
Yeah.
Also, didn't know I was tacos dominated me. I turned my head to a taco, bro. I'm sorry. Who's gonna turn a taco? Like if.
Oh yeah.
All the shit gonna fall the fuck out. What are we doing? I'm turning my head and adjusting so the taco stays in structure and keep its, its structural value and all that it's supposed to have. So I didn't know that.
Go look up.
Dominate me.
Chat, go look up Scattaboo asking you or teaching you how to eat tacos, and then come back and watch this clip. It'll all make sense, I promise you. And it's worth it.
This one too. Hey, look at my wiener. Have you seen that one? He pulls up a wiener dog. Okay, guys. I'm gonna have to put "not for kids" on this fucking video.
Guy is pure comedy. He's fun. He's a little
hilarious.
crazy, but go check out his videos and come back and watch this, and you'll be like, okay, yeah, I see what they're saying now. It makes sense.
Yeah.
And maybe, who knows? Maybe you found out a new way to eat a taco. Daniel seems to have.
I ain't ever turning no taco, bro. We got really off topic. I guess we were on the Giants game, so it's not too.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up. I'm on topic.
Sorry. Well, either way, I'm excited for the future. He's on pace to be back next year at the beginning of the season. That's all that matters. I saw him on the thing. He was sitting there bending his ankle back and forth. You know what I mean? That's after dislocating it and surgery. Just that alone, he's chilling. Pop up a couple fights and come fight Dom Mysterio. Bryce said he's ready. He should be hopping in here shortly. All right, we'll jump to the next game. I got the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Ooh, a little drama with this game, huh? We'll talk about the parts that matter in first. Pittsburgh rolled through and punched Cincinnati right in the mouth, and just controlled the game from the start. You know what I mean? And it was good to see the good Steeler defense play like we've seen them play back in the day. You know what I mean? Just good Steeler, gritty, hard mouth football. So it was cool to see. On topic of the defense, one player, Jalen Ramsey, newly acquired. They lost Minka Fitzpatrick, turnover machine for the Steelers. Traded him for
doing
Minka.
Well with the Dolphins.
He's doing well with the Dolphins. Jalen is doing well in Pittsburgh. He's gonna do well wherever. He was born to be a corner. May not go down as the best over, but is a shutdown corner. Was matched up with Chase a lot in the game. What were you saying?
He plays mostly safety for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he does. They got him back there, but he played a lot of one-on-one. He plays a lot of one-on-one with Chase in this game, though.
Well, when you get a big name like that, you got to do that.
Yeah. Which led to the animosity and they were just going back and forth all game. You know what I mean? Not really. And then there was one clip where he said that Chase spit on him, And in the interviews before there was better footage, Chase said, "I didn't spit on nobody.
He said I didn't even open
my mouth to that guy." He said it like that, all mad.
No.
Upon further review, there was really clear video evidence of him spitting and then yelling. In his defense, which I don't think he needs any, but it looked like he was getting ready to yell some shit, and the spit came, and then he said his word. But he still spit on old boy.
That was a big old loogie, man. You don't just accidentally.
He had it loaded.
Cough. No.
Looked like he had that shit loaded, and he went to fucking just. I've yelled before and I've spit. My gum goes flying out my shit. You know what I mean? On accident. Like I said,
so
I'm not defending the guy. He spit on the dude, 100%.
100%.
But
update to the story.
What you got?
Jamar Chase is trying. He is going to appeal. He's suspended for a week.
Game, yeah.
He suspended one game for spitting on him. He said he didn't, like Daniel said. Clear as day. Go look at the video. He spit on. He is going to appeal his 1 game suspension, or he's going to try to.
Is he going to use my clip I just said about him trying to?
He might, because from what I heard was his defense is if I wanted to spit on him, I would have spit in his face, not at him or on his jersey.
He said that?
Okay. He said that's what I heard.
That's fucking funny.
That's his defense, is if I actually wanted to do it, I would have made it count.
So how quick does the appeal process work? Like this week's already gone. Like we got games in 2 days.
I don't know. I mean, if it was me and you came to me with that weak ass appeal, you're getting another week. You've gone 2 weeks. I'm sorry. You already lied about spitting on somebody. Man, it's clear as day, slow motion. Go look at ESPN or go on YouTube, whatever.
It wasn't as clear as Jalen Carter's. It was like Dak Smith's. It was like Dak Smith's spit. Did you see his spit first?
Yeah, but no.
It was on the ground.
It was on the ground.
Not looking straight in the face, bro.
Jamar Chase's was not on the ground. Bro. It was on his jersey, on his chest.
Ramsey took his shit and just grabbed his shit and just held on in his face like this for dear life, bro. You can't see. He was in there, bro. You can see how bad it was. I mean, it's the same thing. I didn't know he spit on him. I didn't realize. I was like, what could he have said that pissed him off that much? Like, it's football at the end of the day. Like, what are we doing? But yeah, nope. Upon further review, there he is, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up? What's up?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
I sound okay. What's up? Sorry, fellas.
You got a lot of feedback.
Sorry. As long as you're talking, you're all right.
I'm good.
Cool FM 93.3 in the background, too.
We were just talking about the Jalen Ramsey, Jamar Chase.
Spitgate.
Spitgate. Yes, it was a clear spit, okay? But I was trying to defend Chase. Yeah. It looked like he was about to yell some profanities, and like the spit came flying out first in the direction of Ramsey. No, he spit on Ramsey, bro. I saw it clear.
No, yeah. If you got that much spit just naturally coming out, you need to be investigated, or you need to be diagnosed or something, dude. Like, that's a full blown Haktua loogie sitting in his mouth. You just waiting? You just gonna hold it in there? What are you doing?
Well, either way, okay. It's not. He's gonna peel it. Bryce, did you hear that?
Yeah.
I did not know.
He's gonna appeal it because he's saying if he wanted to spit on somebody, he would spit in their face or something like that. Stupid.
Yeah.
And what I said is, if you came to me with that weak ass appeal, you're now getting 2 week suspension. You're getting another game because you lied about it, you did it, and now you're dumb. See you. See you later.
You know what? That's 2. Do you want a third?
Don't make me count to 3.
Well, like I said, it was 100%. If someone spits on my face, it's up, bro. That's one of the most disrespectful things you could do.
You're gonna grab them by the face and stare deeply into their eyes?
I don't want to go to jail, bro. I probably just
like Jalen Ramsey.
I probably just trip them or something. I don't want to go to jail. More for some spit. He ain't gonna get a game suspension from his daily job. Like, he's gonna go on with his life. He just spit on me. Yeah. So you can at least get a trip in the back, a little sore back or some shit. You know that?
Hey, guess what? They're gonna play again. It's all good.
Blake, breaking news. You saw the video. Spit.
He saw it.
Nope.
Okay. You heard it here, guys.
Sources close to Blake.
Jamar Chase don't even appeal anymore.
Yeah. You're cooked, man. Just leave it alone.
Cooked. Why the fuck am I-
You're gonna go in there and say I didn't do it, and then we're just gonna play it in slow mo and be like,
I didn't do it. All right. Next game: Houston Texans versus the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee should have won that game, I think.
No.
Texas
Yeah,
played
yeah,
so
they had
bad.
a chance.
The only person that did good in that game was Nico Collins. Everyone else on the Texans, I feel, did abysmal. Mills did good. He's a backup. He's coming in and he's playing against not the best team in the Titans, but the Titans' defense has been able to get some pressure on some quarterbacks and cause some turnovers and things like that. So it was a bad game, yes, but it was, you know what I mean? The Texans should have won. So nice division game win for them.
Well,
Yeah, it was
still
crazy.
leading the
Titans were
league
up.
in yards.
What'd you say?
I said, yeah, no, I
Texans
said
are
it
leading
was
the
crazy.
league.
Oh,
No.
Yes,
No, go
did
ahead.
it again.
who is it? Is it Ethan or me? My bad.
You, Bryce,
You.
go.
Oh, my bad.
Bryce,
No, I
go.
was saying the Titans. I was surprised they were even up to start early.
Yeah, they initially
They had a shot.
and they blew it again at the end, like all these
Yeah.
shitty teams do, Giants.
Titans had a couple games like that. This is not there's a bad year, man. It's
Yeah,
like
no.
a learning year
They
for them.
need-
You just gotta
this is-
chalk it up.
There's other coaching staffs looking at that team like, yeah, I can't wait to apply for that job next year.
No.
Chopping at the bit.
Bro.
Another close division matchup. We had the Los Angeles Rams versus the Seattle Seahawks. Turnover machine for Sam Darnold in this game, but it's not on him to go out and win the game. It's on the whole team to win the game. But God, Ethan said it in the text in our group chat. We were talking about him throwing to Smith and Jigba so much he started throwing to the other team.
He heard us all complaining about it, man.
I haven't
Throw it to literally anybody else except the other team. But you did it anyway.
Yep. So it was a close game against a good Rams team. You know what I mean? So 21-19 for the Rams. A division game that both teams needed. You know what I mean? A tie probably would have been best case scenario for the both of them. Just because they're going back and forth, and the 49ers are continuing to play good. You know what I mean? So crazy, but good game by the Rams. They're going to do good on offense as long as, like I said, we gonna talk about it every time. Matthew Stafford's upright. He's out there playing. They're going to be good.
He took some shots that game too.
That's why they only
He
scored
took
21.
quite a few shots. It irritates me, man. You get 4 picks and you win by 2. Like, that shouldn't be. That's the only knock I got against the Rams, even though they did look like the better team.
Remember we talked about it the other day. They snuck out the dub in a tough division. You know what I mean? In the middle of the season where these matter, especially these against other plus 500 teams.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think
And how
about
about
the jerseys?
Kenneth? I liked them.
I like the midnight jerseys, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
Yeah,
Kenneth
Walker finally
Walker.
got a tutty.
Yeah, finally got a goal line touch. Anytime they get
Charbonnet
down
was
there.
probably getting the water, and he was like, "Wait, hey,
Yeah, exactly.
no!"
It's
Trying to Mike
crazy.
Pulver them all season. Nah, it was good. It was the Seahawks defense was able to keep them in that game despite Sam Darnold having those 4 turnovers. You know what I mean? So, if you see them in the playoffs, that Seahawks D is going to be very, very good. Possible. Damn shit.
Tell me how you really feel, Dan.
Crazy.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
You know what I mean? The defense is going to be impactful in the future. Is that how you want to talk? Like, that's how I want. The team is going to be good in the future.
Hey, Martin's not here. You can say whatever you want to say, man.
Oh, you're solid.
On your Kenneth Walker note, McDonald did come out and say that he is now going to get more opportunities or plays or stuff designed for him, which
He
he
should.
needs it. I mean,
Well, now I have someone on my team I can drop. See you later, Charbonnet.
do it. I'll scoop him up right behind you.
The other side of that division played each other as well. The 49ers and the Cardinals in Arizona. Tough game for the Cardinals.
Yeah, tough.
Yeah, that's rough.
It looked promising like there at the beginning, and then it got out of hand there pretty quick. So 49ers were able to get the dub 41-22. Brock Purdy coming back. That team just in stride, you know what I mean? Just their offense is starting to come back to full health, and they're just clicking like they haven't missed a beat going forward. So Jacoby Brissett set an NFL record with 47 completions and a loss, which sucks, but
Yeah.
it was a record nonetheless. His name will be in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a hell of a game.
He
man.
really did. Like weird to say because of how old he is, but he essentially could be their quarterback here for the next couple seasons, and they could build around that and not have to draft quarterback here. You know what I mean? They could get away with him being the quarterback. They need to protect. They need some more protection. They need that, like you said, they have a young defense. That young defense needs to get some more experience in this division, in this league, and next year they could be a lot better. But there's some pieces missing for sure.
Or draft a QB and let him sit on the bench
Behind Brissett,
the way it used to be behind Brissett, and let him learn 2-3 years down the road. Now you got a QB for a long time.
Trade Kyler, try to get some value out of that.
Yeah.
Dump that contract, even though you're going to still be paying him.
And the Jets probably looking for a QB.
It's crazy. They're starting Tyrod this week. Broncos and the Chiefs. We talked about it. Broncos were able to sneak out a last-second upset win versus Chiefs. Chiefs gonna catch himself on the outside looking in, my guy.
No. Ain't
Like-
nothing wrong with that.
Time,
Like
though.
not even like there is a lot of time, but if they lose a couple more games, that with that, you know what I mean. With the Broncos winning these crazy win streak that they're on, you know what I mean. They could, with some of the other divisions being heavy at the top, they could be on the outside looking in, which is wild.
Yeah, it's
Super Bowl
crazy.
1 year, not even in the playoffs. The next would be insane.
Nice to see, though.
Oh, 100%.
It would be marvelous,
Especially
yeah.
for
I'm
you,
loving
buddy.
it. Yeah, I'm loving it.
No, but yeah, I mean, it's the Broncos. They were able to look good against a good team. I feel like they've been able to kind of sneak out some dubs, playing bad against bad teams, and it showed this week. They were able to kind of get a dub against a good team in the Chiefs, a well-coached team. Bo Nix is out there. He's still kind of figuring it out, those second-year jitters, but some of the plays he makes is incredible. That man can sling the ball, can buy some time in the pocket, you know what I mean, and even be mobile at times when they need it. So he's fun to watch.
Yeah. And when you got a defense like that, defense is killing.
They're so good. They're so
Man,
good. Nick
look
Bonino,
terrible.
every time I see him, he's putting up some kind of numbers on the fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think them beating the Chiefs holds more weight than all these close games against teams they should have rolled through?
Yeah.
Mm.
I think it does, only for the simple fact that what it affects in the future. Them even with some of those losses, them being the Chiefs keeps them above the Chiefs now in that division. The Chiefs are going to need a wild card to make the playoffs. You know what I mean? If they don't beat them the next time they play, you know what I mean? So, that's why I think the value is more than the other ones, because yes, the wins loss matter to keep them at the top, but the division ones impact where they finish. You know what I mean, in that division.
No. I think they play again next week. Not this week, next week.
Oh, they got that Eagles Giants.
In Kansas City.
That'll be a big
It'll
one.
be a big statement. Keep that streak
Yeah.
going.
Mm-hmm.
The Philadelphia Eagles played against the Detroit Lions on Sunday night. It was a good game, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit of a doozy.
Same.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see what you guys were going to say. Yeah, I wasn't impressed. The Eagles defense completely dominated the Lions offense. You know what I mean? And even with Dan Campbell making the play calling, switching it up, like it just didn't matter.
No.
No, their plays just didn't look like anything. It just Was it the play calling or them, or was it the
plays
defense?
I saw them doing were like the drags across the field, a couple slants here and there, were quick throws, and then the receivers made the yards and got the stuff after. But other than that, they couldn't do anything.
Yeah, because that was a Gibbs play too. He got like a 35 yard.
Gibbs got one, and Jameson got one. Like that's really their offense.
That was about it.
The whole game. Yeah.
Yeah, no Laporta. Maybe that was
poor Blake.
Definitely opens it up. Like opens out the receivers, having him being in the middle. Big. What's the word I'm looking for? Target. Big target there in the middle for Goff. If anything happens to check down, even you know what I mean. He's there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Blake's pick ruined his streak. Oh, wrong one. No. I got you, Blake.
It was just now that Blake realized that lions are not the dominant animal
Bro, that
in the
eagle-
animal kingdom.
The Eagles never got to touch the ground, bro. All they got to do is attack, stay up. Attack, stay up. Like, what are you doing? Hey, off topic, I saw a picture. I don't know if it's AI generated, but it was a lion with curly hair. It was crazy.
Never know.
You think that's real? Like, why would it
You
be?
think it's just naturally curly?
Why
maybe?
wouldn't it be? Did someone go out there and put some hot curls on it while it was sleeping?
just curled it up.
You think so?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe.
You don't think it could be naturally curly?
No, I don't. I mean, no, I do. I was saying I don't think someone put curls.
I think someone would do that though. People are crazy.
Like sedate them, maybe.
Well, the lion just woke up like that one
They
day,
don't
man.
just sleep through shit like that. What are you talking about? Second most dominant. No, it's not. Never mind. He didn't rank them. He just said one was more dominant than the other. He didn't even say Animal Kingdom. He said Animal Network.
That don't even make no sense.
Yeah, it's Blake.
They like network after dark or
He's
something
probably-
after work.
He'd probably just played 18 holes. Think about what that does to you. About 4 glizzies deep. 4 glizzies, 6 Coors. That's what we got last week. Y'all weren't even here for it.
yeah,
I know.
that was crazy.
I watched the video though.
It's golden.
He had backup and he still got it wrong.
I posted the clip of him, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, Blake." He turned to Cole. His brother was in the video with them. Cole was like, "Don't look at me." It was funny. So we'll see how he does this week. But last game, I guess
Good
not
luck.
last game. We had 2 games. The Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. That was another close game. Probably shouldn't have been as close as it was, but just that defense out for the Cleveland is for the Cleveland. That Cleveland defense is insane.
Yeah,
It is good.
Garrett just having a monster.
They literally planned to be away from him, but the other 3 are causing so much havoc that when Lamar has to reroute, he's rerouting literally right into the arms of dude. Just beat your 2 dudes, Miles Garrett. Hey, come on, bring it on, in, bud.
The rookie Mason Graham.
Yeah, he looked good.
He's gonna be nice.
This was his best game. He'd kind of been. I was kind of like, oh, come on, man. The hype was big on this kid, and he really hadn't done nothing. Also, all getting overshadowed by old boy over there, but
Yeah.
best game of his career
Yeah.
so far in his first year, midway through the season. He's going to be nice. I think he came in overweight from college, which is your D lineman. That does that. How big of a factor? Unless you're that dude from Florida, how big of a factor is it?
I think he came in.
I mean,
with
you're
that
lining
injury,
up
though.
next to him.
Or he looked leaner now. He's kind of been working out with him.
I thought he came in with an injury though.
I don't.
So maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't remember. He just looked bigger. Like when in the pictures, I was like, dang, he looks big as hell. So he's leaning out. a
Miles
little
Garrett
bit.
probably
Yeah, he's probably working out with Miles.
influenced him a little bit.
Oh, for sure.
I gotta stand next to this monster.
We did get to see a little bit of Shadur in that game. Dylan Gabriel went out with the concussion. Probably going to miss this week as well. But he came out and it was tough, man. He made his first throw, made a good You know what I mean? The guy ran a good route. No one was there. Not really any pressure. Boom, nice clean throw. Get him going. Couple run things. Get him moving. He didn't look terrible.
Until he did.
But there was just some things that, he made some mistakes. But what do you expect coming in at, you know what I mean? You have the lead against a top
no preparation
AFC team, you know what I mean? And you probably didn't get much reps. The coach talks about it every week. You know what I mean? So for what he had, I don't think he looked bad. I think he could have looked better. Having the lead is a lot better than trying to come in and bring your team back. So I think he definitely could have looked better, but that's going to come with experience and reps. And I think he did a good job at the press conference at the end. Kind of, this isn't about me, you know what I mean? Our starting quarterback is in concussion protocol right now. Our defense just played stellar. Like, he did a good job at his PR guy is real good.
He had a good couple throws though too. One in the end zone where the defender, the corner, if he doesn't break that up, that's a touchdown. And the one to Fannin in the middle of the field.
In the middle.
In the middle of the field.
Best one of the game. But he didn't look nervous out there. Like, he looked composed. He didn't have a lot of time. You know what I mean?
Nice scrambles. I think you give him a week. You give him a week of preparation. I think he'll look a little bit better. I think he looks better than Gabriel.
What do you think, Baltimore fan?
I wasn't as high on him as you guys were when we started. I wasn't as high on him in the draft even. Like, when he got drafted, I was like, okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Never really had high expectations for him. That being said, I think he can be good. I think he's not been treated, or, you hear all of it from the coaches and the interviews and stuff. Like,
it's what you don't hear them saying about other second strings and other people. Like, they're not saying the same shit.
I don't think they're going as far as sabotaging him, but they're not doing him any favors and not giving him reps. And then you throw him in to the Lions den with the Ravens, who, Roquan Smith, Kyle Hamilton.
They feed off that kind of shit.
Yeah. And it's a division game. It's a tough game, a one-score game at the time. I mean, you just get thrown in there, and you expect him to just be the greatest of all time. It's not, it's not realistic. So it's not his fault. I don't think he's that good yet. He could be. I hope he is. I feel bad for the guy in a way.
I think he's a starter in the league, and it's not with Cleveland.
It very well could be. And
it might be.
That's another thing that Cleveland needs to figure out. It's true to their nature as an organization. They suck. You guys suck. You get all these draft picks, and then you just abuse them. You don't use them correctly, then they go somewhere else. Shout out Baker Mayfield, and they have stupid success. And they're
Imagine
good.
All the people they could have taken, not focusing on the quarterback if they just wrote it out with Baker.
No.
Oh yeah, you'd be fine.
Be stacked, bro.
They might have
I feel bad for Garrett. Garrett's gonna break a record on a shitty team.
Yeah, with a losing record.
And then that guy can shut the hell up about Brett Favre taking a dive to Michael Strahan. Okay. Sick of that fool.
But yeah, Shedeur doesn't look great. Probably not going to be great this year. That's fine. Take it on the chin, learn from it, come back next year. If it's up to the Browns, it's not his decision. In a way, I feel bad for him, but it's a hard ask to be thrown into a game with no reps with anybody on the starting offense against a Ravens defense.
Hey, go.
Healthy.
That's been hot.
Your turn, kid. I was looking to see if Deshaun Watson is going to be activated or get any reps at practice. Doesn't even look.
Where the hell is that clown?
He hasn't even been allowed to practice yet. He hasn't even been released to be able to practice yet from doctors. So
what?
Yep. That's what they checked into this week to see if he was going to be able to start, because they don't want to fucking start Shedeur. That's literally what it came up to. They had to look and see if they could get Deshaun. But he's not released to even practice at all. So it looks like Shedeur is going to probably get the start if
hopefully
Gabriel stays in concussion protocol, and Zappy will be the backup.
Hey, if you were to ask me right now, based on last week's game, hey, coach, are we starting Shedeur, or should we figure out if Watson's cleared? If he's cleared, we can start him. You know who I'm taking? Shedeur.
100%.
I'm going to take this dude who hasn't played in a year and a half, who's just He's robbing money from the Browns organization at this point.
Yeah, for real.
That's all you're doing.
Sitting there with some sick ass fitted hats though.
I'll go as far to say as Deshaun Watson is trash. He was trash when he got to Cleveland. You're still trash. Now you're just rich trash.
The year in Houston was solid.
He had a good year in Houston.
The year before free agency.
Yeah, right when he went.
The year before all the massages.
They're probably happening in Houston too.
It was probably happening.
well, Shedeur has an opportunity this week if he does get the start against the Raiders. Potentially be a landing spot for him in the future. You know
he might go off. No, he might go off against my Raiders. Start him.
You better send a tweet to Max Crosby and be like, boy.
Yeah.
Max Crosby's gonna feed off a rookie back there.
Oh yeah.
I hope so, man.
You got no shot.
It'll be a good if he can come out and play good against a team that has been struggling this year. I say it bodes well for him looking forward in the future, given what the setup and the position he's been put in. You know what I mean? I think it can do nothing but benefit him.
Hey, it's an easy game plan. Throw less picks than Geno Smith, and we'll win. Boom, done.
Boom, done.
Sold.
They're probably selling anyways. Geno's on his farewell tour. him and his hairline, bro, they're gone.
The race to who gets out first.
We need him out, man. Done with Geno.
So, I know you're not wearing one, but it looks like you're wearing a flannel with the buttons all the way buttoned, right?
It does.
No, fool. What's up, fool? This is for little Joker.
It's a zipper. Zipper, dude. Come on, man.
I see. My fault. All right, we're going to do our picks real quick. We did them. I almost forgot 1 week. We'll do our picks first, and then we'll do injuries and then fantasy. So, Thursday night, we have a game against the Texans, and the Bills play them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I said it that way, but I just continued. I would have messed it up if I said it a different way. But the Bills take a travel. The Bills travel to Houston for the matchup on Thursday night against the Texans. Bills should win. Bills should win that game. They did lose to Miami though, and Miami's shite. So,
but what a game against the Buccaneers.
So here's what I'm gonna say. I know it doesn't count, but I'm gonna go with Mills is still playing.
I'm pretty sure he is gonna play.
You really?
No?
I don't know.
You think Stroud's
I don't know.
playing?
That's because he just already sat out 1 week through the concussion. So this would be a second week. I mean, I'd be surprised, but
they're still talking about him staying out for concussion.
That's the only reason why I'm saying if Mills is starting, and I can't change it. I'm gonna go with Mills starting. Yeah. I don't see them having an opportunity to beat the Bills. I think the Bills have figured it out. They played against a tough Todd Bowles led defense last week and were able to have success. So if they can't do that against a Texas team, they don't belong. I think the Bills get the dub on the road on Thursday night on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I'm with you. I can go. Yeah, I'm with you on that, DP. I think they not just even if Stroud plays. I know the Texans defense. I think they're number one in fantasy, really good. But I think the Bills ride the wave. They looked really good against the Buccaneers, so I got the Bills.
The Cam Scatterable wave.
Yeah, no, Bills looked good last week.
I'm gonna rock with the Texans at home. They are the leading defense and yards allowed per game. They're leading the league. Defense has played really well. It's kept them in games. Sure, they've won field goal walk-offs the last 3 weeks now or whatever. Good defense sets you up for that, and a win is a win. It doesn't matter. D'Amico Ryan's defense knows Josh Allen, and they probably all know what he did last week, and they're gonna focus on that. Yeah, they're not gonna just let him come in, and that's how you beat the Bills, man.
If he gets 5, is it considered a win?
If he gets 5 touchdowns and they lose, no, it's considered a loss.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I mean, if they lose emotionally.
No. You still lost. You're still a loser. Sorry.
First place winner. First place.
No.
I fucked it up.
Yeah.
All right. So,
So Texans, huh?
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Let's go. We're going up.
All right. Monday night, we have the Panthers versus the 49ers. Panthers are somehow 6-5 right now. Just saying.
Sneaky.
Just saying. They have a
Super
winning
sneaky
record. Wow. They go on the road, though, against the 49ers, who are almost back to full health. And by almost back to full health, I'm saying how they started the season, not full throttle, because they still got Ayuk on the pup.
And they're not getting Fred Warner back.
And they're not getting Fred Warner back, too. But that defense hasn't missed a freaking beat, man. That defense is looking really good.
Yeah,
People have stepped next man up mentality over there, and they're looking good, keeping them in the games. I think with the Panthers, yeah, they know they do. With the Panthers doing good as they are, I think the 49ers still get the win though. At home, on Monday night to end out week 12, I think the Niners get the dub.
Yeah, I'm with you on that too. Honestly, with Brock back, and because it's in Santa Clara. It's not technically San Francisco, but yeah. And because it's a home game, I got the Niners winning this one. They keep figuring it out. I like the Panthers and what they're doing, but I don't think it's going to be enough. At a away game. So I got Niners.
Okay.
Not going to be enough.
All right, Ethan.
I'm really on the fence on this one. I kind of want to change my pick based on how you guys answered. But, I mean, it's hard to pick against the Niners. I don't know how they're winning games, but they're doing it.
That's
Brock Purdy came back last week. I think he's just going to get better coming into this game. Bryce Young looked unreal last week. I would not expect
That's why
him
you want to pick different.
No, I would not expect him to do that again this week. Maybe not even the rest of the season, honestly. I'm going to go with the Niners. You got George Kittle getting touchdowns now. 49ers.
All right. Niners. All right. You know what time it is, Blake?
Bring them out.
Forgot he's
Blake
on
time.
He's on delay.
How many celebrity guests is he going to have with him today to do
I
his
don't think
pick?
he's gonna have any.
Where's he at? Blake, where are you? There he is.
What up, B?
What's up, boys?
How you doing? How we
What up,
doing?
man?
You okay?
Good.
You okay over there? You just got a loss again.
Yeah, I'm used to them.
Yeah, you did start off real rough. It's all right, though. It's all right. We still got a lot of time left in the season for you to turn it around. You're getting close, though, to not being able to be above 500, so you got to come on. You got to go on a run here. But it has been
I don't
a
even
tough
know
year.
who's playing. I don't even know who's playing this week. So
You told me you were going to look it up.
yeah, then I just
No research.
got busy.
That happened.
Probably played 8 rounds of Fortnite after we talked, and then here we are.
Had to go to dinner. Get yelled at.
Man's got to eat, Daniel. You got a point.
Typical husband stuff. I got you.
Yep.
All right, so this Sunday, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing against the Los Angeles Rams in L.A. The Buccaneers are 6-4. Just had a good matchup against the Bills. And then the Rams are 8-2. I think they're in a tie for the lead their division with the 49ers, right? For their conference. They're in the same division as the Cardinals.
Okay.
So,
Well, got to go with my LA team.
man from Phoenix got LA teams, man.
That's going to be my team by the end of this.
Somebody commented in my on like one of the posts that I posted. They're like, "This man Blake is literally demising teams and just taking them down one by one by his picks." That was Oscar that said that. Like,
Oh yeah, good.
so.
Yeah, I'm
All
just
right,
going to
well,
say the Rams win. I'm not going to call a score because I never know what that's going to end up being. So.
Well, last week you said they're gonna win by enough to win the game. So yeah, your scores are out the window at this point. So
Yeah. Yep. Well, good. I
right,
hope they
guys,
win.
lock
Because I
it
need a
in.
dub.
Yes, you do.
You do need one.
We're all
You do
rooting
need
for
one.
you except Daniel.
I'm rooting for you, guys. It's tough, dude.
And
It's
and he still
tough.
needs his money.
All right, lock
that
it
money
in,
might be-
Buccaneers. It's gonna stay in my pocket. It's gonna be.
But as long
All
as
right,
I
locked
become
in.
famous-
Rams.
As long as when you guys get famous, I get famous too. So, and
Of course.
I don't have to watch football to do that. So,
This segment will never go away, buddy. You're here for life.
all right.
Lock it in.
Lock
I might
it
become a
in.
football fan. Who knows?
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
What's up, Blake?
Later, Blake.
He said I
Good
might-
luck this week.
He said I might become a football.
He's
fan.
gonna
Man, they
need
never
it,
watching football.
because this
I used
is
to
a
live with him
tough one.
and watch football, and he would literally get mad at me and leave the house and go do something.
Oh, he hates football that much, huh?
He literally cannot stand it, and everyone else in his family enjoys it. That's what's crazy. Neither here nor there. Bryce locked in with the Rams. I'm gonna go next.
Bryce, no,
Blake.
When I say Bryce,
Blake.
I said I'm
You
Blake.
said,
Blake.
you know.
My fault.
I ain't making it for you, man.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna go first because I don't want people to think I'm picking the same as you guys. Okay. I think, and everyone knows who I'm picking here. I'm rocking with the Buccaneers. Okay. I think the Buccaneers on the road, after a tough game against the Bills, who have been back and forth, but a league leading team in the Bills nonetheless. I think they play a good game against a good team. They've been able to do that pretty consistently this season, played to the level of the opponent. And the Rams have not played phenomenal, you know what I mean, over the last couple weeks, and I think that is the reason why the Bucs are going to come in and be able to take advantage of that and get a dub on the road on Sunday night. So I'm going with Baker Mayfield and the Bucs.
Oh, okay.
You're always shocked by my pick.
I think I'm more shocked at you saying that the Rams have not played phenomenal lately.
They haven't.
They're
3 weeks ago they
Bill-
were blowing people out the water, and now they won by 2. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
What
you're playing a
for-
Your
divisional.
business stuff.
yeah,
You're playing
You
a
got 4
divisional
turnovers.
opponent with the same record as you.
got 4 turnovers
Yeah.
and did nothing
Come on.
with it. And I think the
You're
Buccaneers
just saying that
defense-
because I brought up
think the
that stat
Buccaneers-
earlier.
And I think the Buccaneers defense is better than Seattle's defense. So
Who's got more losses?
No way. You think so?
I do.
No, I don't
What'd you
think so.
say?
I said I think the
You said some more
Buccaneers
ignorant
defense
stuff?
is better than Seattle's defense. That's not
Definitely
a
not.
No.
statement. Seattle as a whole is not better.
Definitely not.
There's parts that are better, but not.
Seattle's
You're just
defense
digging
looks
a
good
deeper
this
hole,
year.
man.
I'm not
The-
digging
the
shit.
lack
I'm
of knowledge.
fucking telling you what I know.
You don't know anything.
You're allowed to feel your separate ways. That's how things
The
work in
Rams,
life.
the
This
Rams
is how I
haven't played
feel, and I'm
phenomenal.
gonna stick with it. I ain't gonna let you try to convince me otherwise. I think the Bucks come in and they beat the fucking Rams' ass. It ain't even close. I think they beat them out at home. So do with that what you will. I don't want you to hear what you think about my pick. I want to hear your pick.
I'm gonna say the Rams have played phenomenal, exceptional football, pretty much all season long.
You're entitled to that opinion.
2 losses. I mean, they just beat the Seahawks, who have an amazing defense,
Also 2 losses.
who has been playing a stellar defense all year long.
Forget about the 2 losses.
And they were able to get the win and expose Sam Darnold 4 picks. Their defense playing at a high elite level. Matthew Stafford, at this point, probably one of the top 3 leaders in the MVP race.
100%.
Like it or not,
I
Daniel.
agree. I agree. You could be on this
So I gotta
backside
go.
looking up.
I gotta go Rams. Rams all day.
Harden is back.
It's crazy. I'm agreeing with DP on all
Picking
3
with Blanket
picks.
was crazy.
Yes,
That's
yeah,
your
and
first mistake.
that wasn't. Yeah, I think Baker does come in wanting to prove something a little more. You know, he had his little stint with the Rams, which actually rejuvenated his career. Was the start of it. But yeah, I think he comes in wanting to win this game and plays like it and gets the dub against the Rams
I feel
on
like
Sunday night.
overcoming the loss against the Bills because he wanted to beat Josh Allen. Like he wanted to beat Josh
for sure.
Allen and the Bills. I feel like that alone is gonna just light a fire under his ass against a good Rams team. Like you said, I'm not saying the Rams aren't good. I think that the Buccaneers defense is tougher than what they played against last week. You know what I mean? Last week was another good defense that they played against. The Bucs has been light out in putting the Buccaneers in positions for Baker Mayfield to drive him down the field and either put him in position to win or him throw the touchdown for the win. So, like I said, I just think there's some kinks in that LA team that I think the Bucs are going to be able to expose, especially coming after a loss against the Bills, where they were in that game the entire time. It was a lights out game, you know that. 9 lead changes.
Yeah, and hopefully Bucky's back.
I actually think
Bucky.
he is. That's another plus.
He practiced last week, but we'll see what he's
I
doing
think
this
they're waiting
week.
for him to be 100.
Well, Baker
It'll
can
be a
come
fun
into
game.
this game like every other game. I'm sure he comes into all of his games wanting to win.
Yeah,
He
for
went.
sure.
He came into the game against the Bills and lost. So I don't think that's a valid point, but we'll ride with it.
You literally used that point for someone else for a different game earlier, but all right.
No, I'm using everything you said just now against you.
I didn't
It's
use
been
that
genius.
reasoning.
I don't
Towards Josh
I
Allen.
wasn't talking about you, Bryce.
I don't think it changes anything. Like
Bryce brought some logic to the table with his pick. It's crazy.
He said the same fucking shit I said.
No, mine was a little
What are you talking
different.
about?
Mine was different. I didn't care about the Bills game. I didn't say nothing.
Yeah. Hey Daniel, who wins, Bucks or the Dolphins?
Bucks.
But then they lost to a team that lost to the Dolphins.
So it doesn't matter. Look at the rest of the season. We're not talking about the Bucks and the Dolphins. We're talking about the Bucks and the fucking Rams.
Just trying to understand your logic a little bit.
Not to be honest, I don't need you to. I'm not gonna lie.
So you're lying?
No, what? How did
You said not
that
to,
was
not
the
to be
most- hold
honest.
on. That was the most orange shit I ever heard you say, but that's wild. I
The
said
what?
one thing and you said a whole opposite of what I said. That's the most Martin shit I ever heard. I
Bryce, what did he say?
hope he's watching.
Did he say not to be
no.
honest?
I said to be honest.
Yeah.
No, he
Who
did
said
say to be
not to be
honest.
honest.
No,
Yeah,
you
see,
didn't.
boom, he heard it. Fix your audio.
Bryce just
Fix
wanted
your audio.
to be the little angel over here. He heard it because he immediately reacted when I said it. Yeah.
I didn't hear
It's the
nothing.
most innocent looking
Reaching.
face I've ever seen.
Reaching, bud.
I don't need to reach. You said some illogical, ridiculous stuff a minute ago, so
Like I said, everyone is entitled to the opinion. Your shitty one was also heard by everybody, and we all had to
the
listen to
Bucks
it as well.
defense is better than the
Seahawks
Seahawks
defense, yes. For those that didn't hear, I said it like
That
4
is
times.
incorrect.
And Ethan said it once. That's 5 times you guys were able to hear it in this podcast.
I just gotta make sure the chat hears it, dude.
They heard it 5 times. You said it. Let me say it again.
Huh?
Bucks defense is better than the Seahawks defense as a whole
6 times.
every day. Coaching
Write
is
that
better.
one down.
Everything.
Doesn't make it more true because he said it more.
Doesn't make it more less true because you said it wasn't true. So we can go back and forth all day. You ain't winning this.
Well, I guess we'll find out Sunday night, Daniel.
America
Yeah.
will. You and Blake are
Be a fun game. It's gonna be a good game.
don't fill up
Let me
on nothing
go.
for dinner. That's what you're having for dinner.
Damn.
What?
Wiener.
No, not me.
You and Blake both.
Grizzlies.
Look at Blake even said it.
Blake about to get. No, he said that like an hour ago.
27 minutes. It says it right there.
You're reaching. You're reaching.
There it goes again. Same
Grasping at straws. I'll switch it up.
Who's injured, Bryce?
We got a good amount on my list this
There's a
week.
lot of
Your
injuries this
mama.
week.
Yeah, a lot of injuries this week for sure. Michael Penix who I think the last thing I've seen is trying to get a
throwing
second
hand?
opinion. Was that? No, that was Rogers, and that was his opposite hand. Penix was his knee, which might be season ending. I don't think we've gotten the full word yet. They might shut him down, which is tough. And another one from the Falcons is Drake London. Not season ending, but already rolled out for next week.
Yes, sir.
So tough blow for the Falcons.
A Falcons team that already looked bad and now losing 2 key starters on their team.
Good and bad, yeah. So hot and cold with the Falcons. Yeah, tough.
They don't even have a timeline for London, do they?
Was that? I think it's just. I think it's just 1 week, but no timeline. I know for sure. Just next week he's out.
It's a strained PCL, so who knows?
I saw the doubtful.
Yeah.
So I figured he's out at least this week.
Mm-hmm. And then we talked about this one, or you guys did. Dylan Gabriel with the concussion. So maybe Shadur time next week, which I like.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Josh Jacobs, big blow for the Packers.
I got people in my DMs yelling at me saying that the Giants field is ass, that Jacobs and Love are both hurt because of our field is ass. I'm like, bro, it ain't my field. Slide into Mara's DMs, the owner. But yeah, they're hating him.
Yeah. Did not return.
It is true.
Yeah, what, your field?
Yeah, that field and Washington's field, both of them.
Mm-hmm. Lots of injuries there. Just test it. Why not test it? Switch it out.
It's the turf.
No, I know. I'm saying swap it out and then just see if there's more injuries.
I would love that.
Maybe it's the stadium. Like, let's find out.
Our players' life by at least 1 season.
Let's find out. Just swap it out. Kamani Vidal from the Chargers also got hurt. Did not return.
Hampton practicing yet?
No.
I haven't heard
practicing.
anything.
No, not practicing.
I know he IR'd. I thought it's been 4 weeks.
This should be his last week of IR, though.
Yeah, I think they're on a bye They are on a bye this week, so he might. Yeah, maybe he comes back after.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
The bye week. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Even staggered.
The Hampton.
I drafted that fool. I've been sitting without an IR slot, just holding them on the bench.
My fault. That's my fault.
And then we got Aaron Rodgers, who you said with the hand. It was his opposite hand. I don't think it's.
It was his opposite hand, and we were talking about it earlier before you got here. There was a report today that he's pushing to play. They're trying to shut him down and not.
Yeah,
play.
I would.
He's pushing to play though. It's the
You
Bears.
wouldn't play?
100%. The reason why he wants to play is because it's the Bears.
No.
We talked about it earlier. He said that he owns the Bears. It's his mantra in life. If he loses everything else, as long as he beats the Bears, I think that's all that matters. That's why I feel like he wants to be out there. Ethan said it best. If you lose to them because you came out and tried to strong arm them, no pun intended, yeah, then you lose that. You can't say that anymore. So
Yeah.
I think they're not completely out of it yet. You shut him down for a week and let Rudolph go and play. The offense isn't new to Rudolph. He knows it very well.
He looked solid when he came in.
He's not bad.
He did.
Not a bad quarterback. I just don't like his face. He's not bad. He just looks. It's like a worse. I didn't think people's face could get worse than Eli Manning's, bro. The face they catch that man making is wild.
When you're catching stray helmets from a guy by the name of Myles Garrett, it kind of rearranges your face a little bit.
Bro, that's wild. Dude, remember that shit?
Let Myles Garrett hit you in the face with a helmet, see if it
His
do
own
damage.
helmet, right?
His own helmet.
Yeah, he ripped that shit off, and yeah.
I'm glad we don't have to talk about shit like that on the fucking show. That was crazy. Okay, well,
Yeah, we just get to talk about spit.
In today's news, man caved by a helmet.
Too funny.
Okay, so yeah, I think Rodgers plays. I don't think he should, but I think he does.
I don't think he
I
should.
think he might. I think he will. I think he'll play. The opposite.
He's willing to sacrifice a hand to beat the Bears one more time.
Yeah.
Shouldn't. I think his
No.
dumbass does.
I think he's going to.
That boy need to put the smelling salts away. The training staff and the coaches take all the smelling salts and lock him up and keep his ass on the bench.
I told them they need to.
Every time you see that dude on the,
He's 97 years old. What do you expect? Dude, you gotta do something.
He needs
how
something.
much of that
for
are you
sure.
gonna sniff right now, man?
Doesn't even know he's playing football.
Like, dude, we're Harvard. You know, we have the mountains. Secaucus. What's it called?
Caucus nuts? I don't know what he called.
That's what it is.
Another guy from the Steelers, Jalen Warren, with the ankle
Are you
injury.
trying to hurdle somebody? Is that what he's hurt?
I'm not sure. Did not see the injury, but I know it's his ankle.
It's an ankle injury.
So keep an eye out on that one.
That man is 2 workouts away from being a big Samoan defensive lineman, so he needs to work out while he's injured. He said it.
From the Titans, Calvin Ridley, broken fibula.
I'm so pissed, dude. He got
Crazy.
1 catch for 14 yards and then was out for the game.
Yeah,
I started
insane. Tough.
That's rough.
That's a tough one.
He's been injured.
Yeah.
He's been like on the injury questionable like every single week since like week 2. So, he's out.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, drop him.
Ayo Manor, what's his name? Ayo Manor. Should
Yeah, Ayo Manor.
get some more targets.
Ayo Manor.
Continue to get some more targets. Same with that tight end that they got over there.
And DK. DK.
In DK, yeah, whatever.
DK, yeah. Jalen Lane from the Commanders, hip injury. And Amari DiMarcardo was my last guy on my list. So check out Bam Knight for sure.
Bam Knight, yeah, he was looking like he wasn't, but they were saying he's going to be there too. So
Yeah,
Also,
Trey Benson might come
Trey-
back, but
Yeah, Trey Benson might come back, maybe.
Yeah,
Another guy, Tootin, on the Jaguars. Tootin
Oh, yeah.
got an
Huge.
ankle injury.
and he looked good too. That's what sucks.
he was
Yeah,
real good.
he was having a great game.
I feel like ETN wouldn't have had as good a game if it wouldn't have him been hurt there at the end. But
Yeah.
it's a good spell to ETN. Having two, you thought losing, what's his name, Tank, they were gonna kind of not have that second running back, but now he's filling out real good.
He is. And yeah, that was it. I just have that. I wrote down healthy scratch Keon Coleman. What's going on with that? See if he's out there next week. It was a healthy scratch, not injured. So I don't know, something to look at because I got a player on the pickups for the Bills, one of the wide receivers. If we're just gonna jump straight into it, Tyrell Shavers. Look at. I would just keep an eye out. Maybe he had a touchdown this last game. Maybe he keeps that going because they really don't have a number one wide receiver.
Yeah,
Someone-
Bills haven't had a
someone,
number one wide receiver in a while,
Yeah, since Diggs.
and they need one.
They really do. But yeah, that was it for the injuries. If I missed someone, you guys.
No, I think you got him. I was looking at my list too.
I think that's the main big ones
Yeah.
that weren't already from the previous week. I would say check if you have CJ Stroud or any investment in him or the Texans to check that list again. I'm pretty sure they were talking about he's going to miss another week. Could be wrong.
Yeah.
All right, some fantasy people available for this week. We have Michael Wilson. A lot of receptions in the last couple games. Definitely seen an impact in his role here on offense for the Cardinals going forward. Harrison out with what do you have?
Emergency appendix
How many
surgery.
weeks is he gonna miss?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they said.
Probably at
Maybe
least
one
one
more
more.
week.
I don't think they
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, I don't see it being long term. He might even play this week. They didn't say, but
No.
yeah, probably
They
1
haven't
week.
said anything about it really since it happened.
Well,
Mhm.
Wilson's been definitely stepping it up on that offense, and Brissett's been finding him. So if he's going to throw 50 times a game, I would definitely pick up Wilson. Some of those
Yeah,
are going to
for
go
sure.
to him.
Yeah,
Jawan Johnson, tight end for Saints.
Saints.
Yep.
Mhm.
I was sorry.
He's
I
gotten-
heard myself, and I was like, "What the fuck am I doing?"
He's gotten 10 plus points for the last 4 games. So
yeah.
Yep, and
If
he's
you need a tight
available
end.
in 42% of leagues too. So take a peek and see if it's one of yours. Alex Pierce is another one. Pittman's
Yeah.
productivity's kind of been not going down, but
Just shaky.
teams are like honing in on him on defense, and they're doubling him, and he's seeing a lot more zone instead of like him having the one-on-ones that he had at the beginning of the season because he's been playing lights out. You know what I mean? So Alex Pierce has been kind of picking up the slack there, which has been nice. Hunter Henry for the Patriots. With Kayshon Boutte out, I think Hunter Henry kind of is going to be the person that's going to take. I think Diggs is already getting his, and Trayvon Henderson is. It's going to be hard for them to play Stevenson when he comes back, huh?
I think Booty might be back
yeah.
this week too. No.
It'll be a good spell back to back, but it's going to be hard for them to diminish Henderson's play after the last couple of weeks. He's been lights out.
Yeah, you gotta give him more touches.
For sure.
He's earned them.
Emmanuel Wilson for the Packers is going to get the start this week. Available in 88% of leagues.
All your leagues.
Yeah, he's gonna. Jacobs gets a touchdown a game almost every single week, so
Yeah.
plug and play. He'd be a good person to pick up.
well, you need to watch that one too, because Josh Jacobs, the way
Miss
he
some
is,
time.
he's gonna want to
Yeah.
play, and it's just a contusion on his knee. So maybe
I say
he
sit him, though.
plays. But if it was up to him, he would be playing.
Oh, 100%.
So I would just
Yeah.
make sure to watch that.
I mean, it'd be a good
Does it-
good cuff for
Yeah.
the future.
Mhm.
Because if he does play hurt and gets hurt, then he's gonna miss. He's gonna have to miss
A
some
lot.
time.
Mhm.
What's that dude? I can't remember. Andre Iosivas? Is that how you say his name?
Yeah.
Yosivas.
Iosivas from Cincinnati, especially with Chase's one-game suspension, that is going to probably lose the appeal. I would pick, you know what I mean, it'd be another person to pick up. Joe Flacco's out there slinging it, so
Yeah.
that'd be another good one. Burrow's probably coming back in a couple weeks, too, so, you know, there's going to be some.
Burrow said he's eyeing coming back Thanksgiving Day to play the Ravens.
That'd be tight.
That'd be nice.
Closer than you think.
Right around the
That's
corner,
crazy.
right around the corner. And then a couple tight ends I have here available as well. Mason Taylor from the Jets. When Tyrod was in, he was a good target that he liked to throw to. Those couple games that he was in, I saw. So Mason Taylor will be another good one. He's available in 70% of leagues. Noah Fant for Cincinnati, available in over 90% of leagues. And then Colson Loveland for the Bears, available in about 40% of leagues.
They've been running a lot of 2 tight end sets
And
ever since
all
he had that
over.
big game too
Yep.
in Chicago.
Yeah.
And then, actually, one more tight end I have is Brock Wright for Detroit. I know he didn't do a lot this week, but with who knows how long Laporte is going to be out, Wright's the one getting that start. So,
He was on IR,
If you're looking
so
to-
at least 4.
yeah, at least 4. Oh, he did get IR? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Laporta. Yeah.
No.
Then at least those 4, if Goff in that offense get it figured out here soon, Wright's going to get some catches. So
He gonna
that's
be-
what I got.
Yeah. That was a good
Anybody
list.
else I missed?
I had another tight end, AJ Barner. From,
Literally the next one, I was like, not going to read
the
it.
Seahawks. That was a good one. Yeah, I mean, especially after the game they just had against the Rams. Now they get the Titans. They probably try to score a lot of points. So AJ Barner, Sam Darnold is on my list if you need a QB. Trevor Lawrence as well. If you need a QB, Bam Knight, I said. And then Darnell Mooney. Kirk Cousins, now that he's going to be quarterbacking, likes Darnell Mooney. So
and Drake London's out, so
and Drake London
could work out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go with some QBs. Jacoby Brissett, 23% owned or rostered in leagues. Monitor Aaron Rodgers. See if he's going to play or not. Mason Rudolph is 0% rostered in leagues.
I mean, if you have him, I would definitely pick someone up. And most of these fantasy leagues have the auto sub on, where you can just turn that on if he's going to not play, and it'll do it for you.
Yeah.
If you're real desperate or in a deep league, maybe Bryce Young. He probably got drafted, but if he's available, Niners defense is good, but they're not great. If you're super desperate, Kirk Cousins, but I don't think so.
Bro, Bryce, your shit got hella loud.
Did it? My bad.
I was like, oh my god. I got to figure that out.
Tyler Algier is still 53% rostered. Not even as just a fill-in streaming guy. You could probably plug him in now, and you could expect maybe a touchdown, some receptions, some yardage, get you some points. And then I got the Ravens defense playing the Jets this week, and the Browns defense playing up against the Raiders. If you're looking for a streaming defense.
Okay. I'm ready to drop a couple of these people I have on that I picked up for bye weeks.
I dropped some people already.
I've been like one player to play with because that in the HCH I didn't put the fucking IR. So
I'm dropping Xavier Worthy this week.
Are you really?
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Swoop him up.
Tired of his shenanigans.
Worthless, man. He doesn't do anything. Take him.
Ever since Rice came back, it has been a wrap.
No.
I mean, I guess even before that, probably haven't really heard him do anything this year.
Ever since Travis Kelce took his head off on an illegal rub route.
For real.
Crazy.
All right, I got the weekly report for the HDH League. First place this week, E-Money Ballin with 170.54 points. Second place, Jenkins Peppers, watch out, 159.20. Third place, Ethan, 140.86. Nice job. I just want to say, at one point, the predictions during the games had me losing to Asher, and I set my lineup and made changes, and this motherfucker didn't even touch it, bro. I'm so pissed. But I got the dub nonetheless, okay? But I was a little worried. Worst team.
That would have been back-to-back losses for Bryce and you against the last place team.
Couldn't allow it to occur.
Mm-hmm.
So he cheated and used his manager settings to.
every time I can't say nothing.
You just said couldn't allow it to happen, and I mean, you're the commissioner.
Couldn't allow it. I had to pull
changed
through,
it.
and I'd Buffalo Wild Wings it, dude, and I'd put the sprinklers on and email
messed up, dude.
Mid-game. It's not messed up.
Were you wearing a Chiefs jersey when you did that too?
I would never wear a Chiefs jersey. Best team this week, E-Money Ballin, 170. Worst team, Goodfellas, Javier, 70. What are we doing, Javier? You started off so good.
Yeah, he's falling off hard.
Players of the week at quarterback, Asher's team. See, I had to go against that. 44.68 for Josh Allen. He said his lineup and he almost lost with just Josh Allen. I had running back Christian McCaffrey with a 35 piece. McMillan from the Panthers on E-Money's team with 33. Bleach had Trey McBride with 27.5. Jacoby Myers on Javier's team. What, Jacoby? The kicker. Myers. Is it Jake? I don't even know. Something Myers. Javier.
It's not Jacoby.
14, not Jacoby, 100%. 14 points, and the defense for Jenkins, 12 points for the Rams. Nope, Jacksonville. Just kidding. Players, benchwarmers of the week, Brock Purdy. We saw him not playing, but 19 points. Kenneth Walker on Javier's bench. See, he might be having to make that switch now. Watson. Is that CJ Watson from the Packers?
Christian Watson, yeah.
Christian Watson.
What the fuck,
Yeah.
CJ?
You're close.
On your bench with the 20-piece.
Yep.
Andrews
Putting
on
the belt.
Rowe's bench with the 15-piece. The kicker on E-Money's team was 0. Why is that there? And then the Eagles defense on Tricky's team. I feel like Tricky's defense is always on here as the defense, the
Yeah.
bench warmers defense with the Eagles with 8 points. That's wild.
Hey, that Mark Andrews stat reminded me he just set franchise record for receptions with the Ravens that game.
The same game he had a rushing touchdown on a fake tush push.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's gross, dude.
It was the sickest one I've seen. Most efficient manager. I got a
Commissioner
total
Powers.
120 out of a 120.
Yeah.
No, it's not. How it works. Least
You
efficient.
got a perfect score and you came back and won and all this stuff. Is the stars just aligned, or you had a commissioner button that you
Sometimes the stars do align.
pushed? Okay.
Okay,
Why didn't you change mine last week?
bro. I can't. I don't even know how to change it. Midweek, I don't know how to do that. I went in and literally Bryce asked me to change something in my league, and I went in and clicked like to find where I would change that, and did nothing, and then clicked out of it, and then it sent a notification that I changed something in the settings, and Bryce's thing was fixed. I was like, I didn't do shit, really. I just went in there to try to figure out how to do it, and couldn't figure out how to do it because it was already done. Like I was like,
Yeah, it was glitch, bro.
it must have
I couldn't
fixed
even-
itself, yeah. But it still gave everyone a notification. Everyone was like, "Wait, what the fuck are you doing?" I was like, "Dude, I didn't do anything." Least efficient manager, Row Fantasy with 76. He was projected 113.
Boo, you suck.
Highest points in a loss, Asher with 99.38. Lowest points in the win, Bleach with 113.4. See, I would have beat Bleach too. I said that wrong. I would have beat Bleach.
Yeah, we heard it.
Biggest blowout. Jenkins Peppers over Row Fantasy, 159.2 to 76.
Damn.
He almost beat him by 100.
He gonna come back and make playoffs, dude. Y'all better watch out. He ain't trying to send no hot sauce or nothing
He
over.
wanted to keep it himself, yeah. He's like, yeah, so go ahead and send that, and then you pay for the shipping to send it back to me. Narrow victory, me over Asher, 120 to 99. Overachiever Jenkins was projected 123 and put up the 159. So this team showed out for him.
Very nice.
Underachiever Bryce was projected 127 and put up a 74 burger.
He suck, man.
Bryce is if Bryce gets last place, bro, how can we keep him in next year? Like, what are we doing?
I'll
No,
leave
you
myself.
said he wasn't allowed.
There's no money involved, so I'm like, you know.
So you gotta lose
Bro,
something.
you said you don't
Like,
like
who
bet.
cares about this one?
We'll figure
He cares.
something
He
out.
said this shit every week. He cares.
Nah, I just
In
move
first
around.
place, we have the Purple People Leaders on a 3-game winning streak, Bleach with a record of 9-2. In second place, we have Skull Climate and me sitting at 8-3. I'm on a 5-game win streak.
Commissioner powers.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Next up, we have at 6-5, we have Tricky and Ethan. Ethan's on a 2-game win streak. Tricky's on a 2-game losing streak.
I just beat him this week.
Next up at 5-6, we have E-Money Ballin', Row Fantasy, and Goodfellas. Goodfellas, Javier is on a 5-game losing streak. Oof, tough.
Yeah. Didn't he start off like 5-0?
Literally, his record's 5-6 with the 5-game losing streak. So he started off one. He probably did a loss and then 5 wins, and then now 5 losses.
Yeah.
Tough. Bryce on a 2-game losing streak at 4-7 with Jenkins. Jenkins on a 2-game winning streak.
Only 2 games
Jazzy.
back.
Comeback season.
Yeah, he's time.
Only 2 games back.
Jazzy's sitting at 4-7 in 11th place, and Asher sitting at 2-9 in last place. Good shit. Next year there'll be an IR spot.
God, I hope so.
I also want to try another league, but I feel like we only gotta do it with 6 people to start, and then we can have it grow. But I want to do that. That one league. I think I heard it from you,
Dynasty?
but I've also seen other videos of it. There's one. It's like a tiered league, but there's another one that Ethan was telling me about where it's was it this
It's
vampire?
called Vampire League.
Vampire League. Yeah. Tell me about that one. That
So-
one sounds so dope, bro.
Yeah, it sounds fun. I want to try it. We should try to figure it out. But Vampire League is You have 10 players, 10 teams, right? Whatever. You do a normal draft order. You pick a vampire. Vampire does not draft.
So only 9 teams draft.
So all the other 9 teams draft. As soon as the draft is over, the vampire goes to the waivers and fills out his whole team.
So you gotta do. So you gotta do an offline.
Yeah,
draft.
you're gonna have to custom put them in. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the vampire gets first crack at everybody on waivers until his roster is completely full, bench included. And then when you play the vampire, it's if you lose to the vampire gets to trade one of their players that they played against one of your players that you played. So
like anybody in the starting lineup.
If you had Christian McCaffrey as your running back, and I had Bam Knight as my running back, and I beat you, we're trading. I'm going to take Christian McCaffrey, and you're getting Bam Knight. So now you want to make sure you win, but at the same time, if the off chance you lose, do I really want to start a guy like Christian McCaffrey against the vampire?
The week you play against a vampire, you got to be like...
So do you sub him out for somebody else?
Got you.
Every week
I feel
the
like
vampire...
in order for it to be like... The first time I was starting it, like in order for it to be not one person just getting shafted, we have to do like an 8-man league so that there would be a team.
So there's some good players.
So there's a team, yeah.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I'm smacking the vampire. Of course I'm playing Christian McCaffrey.
You never know.
But
there's
no,
some players that if it's not a 12-man league, there's some players that are going to be there.
Yeah, I think it would have to be a 10-man or 8-man. Yeah.
But then that's the thing too, Bryce, is like, oh, I'm going to smack the vampire. Okay, but what if you don't? Now your best player is gone.
Yeah. But
your
it's a
number one running back, your number one receiver is gone.
Yeah. It would have to
be and then if he goes on a run and just beats everybody.
His team.
You're
not going to beat that team at the end, yeah.
Mm.
So I'd be down to try something like...
Yeah, that'd be cool.
There are some more rules to it. I don't remember. I'll look them up. I think I saved them somewhere in case we ever did it. The vampire cannot take someone off your bench. That's the rule I got to look up. I'm pretty sure it has to be somebody that you started in your lineup with one of their players that they started. Because that's part of the game. You want to keep your good player on the bench in the off chance that you lose.
Yeah. Gotta be strategic, guys. Like I said, it's gonna be
a lot more strategy.
It's gonna be one of those leagues where like I said, it's got to build up. But there's also another one that I want to do that's like tiered. It's been like three different leagues, all kind of within one. So there's like it's just kind of way to make money. It's like a money league. It's a little more expensive than a regular league, but there's like weekly payouts, and then there's like each week there's a different whoever had the most running back with the most yards, that person gets boom $20 in that week, and then the next week is whatever quarterback had the least incompletions. You know what I mean? Like it's a different topic each week, so just so you're making money throughout the league. What are you laughing at?
That's exciting.
I'm thinking of this vampire. I felt like there's a trick. I think you could, when I say I'm playing the vampire this week, I play my weakest running back and don't start anyone else. So they'd have to trade me their running back, right, with my weakest running back.
Because the vampire, if they lose, they have to.
Right? If they win, they get my best player that started, right? It would only be the running back.
I think they get any pick. They get the pick of anyone on your team.
But that's what I mean. You could just bench your whole team and play one player.
He's saying not play anybody except one player that he doesn't care
just
about.
Start one person. I was like, I got vampire this week. Looks like the weakest player is playing this week.
I guess Bryce gets to be the vampire then, and we'll all try to be against him. There are some rules to it. I'm gonna look it up just to confirm, and we can talk about it next week or something.
Because that'd be kind of cheating.
I think after the season's over, whoever's last place is the vampire.
Nice.
I know I'm missing some. I'm sure there's a rule that doesn't let Bryce do that. There's some rules. I have them saved somewhere. I'll just look them up and then we'll talk about them next week.
I also have the 2 leagues. We could also turn like the 2 leagues into like a tiered league too, where it's like the top 6 from each league. You know what I mean? Like top 6 in this league stay, the top 6 in this league move up next year, and if you're finishing the bottom 6, you move down to this other one. And like this is the champion league where you make more money, and this is like the medium league where.
Be like a farm
And if
system.
anybody that if you get a new person that comes in, they don't automatically jump in up here. They have to like jump in down here and finish in the top 6 to move up.
That's a good idea.
I've done one where it was 3 tiers, so it's like it's 4. Like the top 4 stay, the middle 4 move to the middle, and the bottom 4 move to the bottom. So it's like 3 tiers.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't have many friends that play in my league. So. There was like 36 people in that one league we played.
Insane.
That's
fact.
But there's different, like I said, there's different stuff I want to try out, and I feel like this is, if we have a fantasy podcast, I'm sure we can get some people, some randoms to play with us, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
knock it out.
Yeah.
All right, well, gospel music aside.
Is it coming? I don't know what to do. Sorry, guys.
It's all right. All right. So last week when Ethan was supposed to do his game. He played it with me in the chat, and I think Bryce was there for a little bit at the end of it too. So do you guys want to do that game again?
Oh, we can do it.
You got a player ready? Or you
Who, me?
yeah.
I didn't know I was doing it again.
Or I can have one.
I can. Oh, if you have one, do it.
I have one, a potential one if I need it. So.
I was unaware that I was getting to do it again.
Yeah, I know. I looked at the time. I was like, yeah, but we'll just do it real quick. All right.
Yeah, wow. It's late. It's a late one.
It's later for us than it is for you.
Whose fault is that?
Yeah, sorry, guys.
All right. So, actually, you know what? That's not play next time. It is late.
All
I
right.
don't want to do that. We'll plan for it. We'll play it next time. So, we'll give it on you, Bryce. You think of a player for the next one. and then-
Okay. All right,
Chillin'?
I got it. Yep. I'm with it.
Chilling. All right. Well, that's all I got. You guys got anything else?
No.
I don't think so, man. I think we covered it all.
Okay.
Our Raiders suck. I wasn't here for the beginning, so I wasn't here for that. It's been tough.
I talked about it a little bit a couple weeks ago, but I have some people that have their own companies, some things like that, some friends that started their own business, and I've started a list of people and have a schedule going for us to do some interviews on some people. So if I can get some done and edited before the end of the season, we might just release those as a side. You know what I mean? Just start letting those out if we can get them scheduled in time. But I'm working on getting them scheduled, so I'll reach out to you guys about your availability. But I want to keep it different than our normal show. So we'll do that one, like record it off air, and then we'll just edit and post. So. But yeah, so if anybody listening, that you started your own job, you have something interesting that, you know what I mean, that you're down to be interviewed, I would love to interview you guys, you know what I mean, and talk about what you got going on. And that's the biggest thing I have is, I don't know, the platform that we've created, but I feel like the people are doing some cool ass shit, you know what I mean, and I feel like it ain't nothing to share of what other people are doing. So and then it gets us talking. This is the whole point of this podcast for me, to kind of work on us talking to people and being able to interview and things like that. And it's been fun 16 weeks, and I foresee it continuing to be fun going forward. So I'm excited. How many more weeks we got left? Eight more weeks of NFL, and then we hit playoffs. So it should be an interesting last third of the season, right? Are we close to the third?
Yeah.
Last third?
It was just halfway last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, it probably was. I'm a couple weeks ahead. All right, then. Well, that's all I got.
For sure.
Yeah.
We'll catch you guys on the flippity flip.
Yes, sir.
For the music.
Boom.
Damn audio guy, man.
I was waiting.
I thought we fired that
He's
guy
supposed to-
already.
Powered by Riverside.
And a 4-1.
Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to tell your homies about us. Daniel's full of it today. You only get to see dance action like that here on Humpday Highlights.
Oh,
The audio